And then here we have this dude. Is he guzzling raw egg? Real men get salmonella. Ha. What are you talking about, bitch? All right, I'm a real man. I'm resourceful because the libcuck soy boys have created a hard time. All right, I'll get salmonella and I'll drink it while naked outside. Cucker Tarlson is dropping a new movie, okay? Get your popcorn, get your ass in the local theater, because he's dropping a new movie about, drumroll, testosterone levels dropping in men. Oh no. There certainly can't be any kind of cultural reasons that this is happening. No, it's none of this. In fact, it's probably a liberal agenda. But anyway, this is his trailer, okay? So, if you're gay, you'll probably love this, but this is supposed to be promoting the masculine men. All right, boys, let's see some shirtless dudes to talk about how masculine Tucker is. All right, let's go. I don't want to, like, pause this too much, but I kind of feel the need to point out just how funny this is, that, like, this is the conservative version of what it means to be a man. Push-ups, shooting a gun at a fucking lemonade can. Yeah, over here, I'm a real man. All right, I blow the heads off of that fucking sun-kissed lemonade, bitch. And also, he shows milking a cow. Okay, yeah. You know, bring back manly men. Where's a man who knows how to handle the udder? Bring back manly men. And wrestling, apparently. In the current year, the cycle continues. What the fuck is this picture? Is this a dude having his dick radiated? Why is this man standing with his legs spread apart and something in between his legs naked? Man, very masculine energy here. Thank you, Tucker. Shirtless men, naked men. Wow, okay. What's next? Real men know how to give a hand job.
Once a society collapses, then you're in hard times. Well, hard iron sharpens iron, as they say, and those hard times inevitably produce men who are tough, men who are resourceful, men who are strong enough to survive.
This is the most LARPy thing I have ever seen. Holy shit. It's just the weak men create hard times, and hard times create strong men, and strong men create good times, which creates weak men. The typical, like, fascist mantra. We've all heard it a million times. You see, when the going gets bad, it's up to us men to take ice baths and chop some trees while shirtless. I don't know why do we have to be shirtless doing this? Like, would it be okay if I wore a hoodie while chopping some wood and rolling a tire? I don't know. It's just so far for a thing supposed to be promoting masculinity and get, like, straight guys all fired up. I'm seeing a lot of shirtless men, naked men, and now we're seeing a dude handling wood. But okay.
Hard iron sharpens iron, as they say, and those hard times inevitably produce men who are tough, men who are resourceful, men who are strong enough to survive. And then they go on to re-establish order, and so the cycle begins again.
So the fascist meme of hard men create soft times or whatever. And then here we have this dude. Is he guzzling raw egg? Real men get salmonella. Ha. What are you talking about, bitch? All right, I'm a real man. I'm resourceful because the libcuck soy boys have created a hard time. All right, I'll get salmonella and I'll drink it while naked outside.
On to re-establish order, and so the cycle begins again.
Cucker Tarlson Originals presents The End of Men. Gender abolitionist Tucker Carlson? Well, I didn't see that one coming, but wow. Tucker. Wow, all right. We're abolishing men. Look out, boys.
One of the biggest stories of our lifetimes is the total collapse in testosterone levels in American men. Those levels are declining by roughly 10% per decade, completely changing the way people are at the most fundamental level. NIH does not seem interested in this at all. It's not a big deal. We think it is a huge deal. So we want to know what's causing it and what you can do about it. That's the topic of our upcoming documentary called The End of Men.
Okay, so I like a lot of the times with these conservative things, it's sort of like they create the mystery based on their own ignorance. What is causing the decline of testosterone? Well, thankfully for us, we can look it up because we're not a bunch of chum fucks that are trying to make money off of this. And we can just read different reasons as to why testosterone levels are dropping. What's behind all the downward trends? The answer is complicated. The decline in testosterone levels is almost certainly linked to a higher rate of obesity and may be linked to lower rates of smoking in men. However, these things were controlled for and found that they were not the only thing. So in the 2007 study, the age-matched declines persisted after controlling for these variables. Many observers put more weight on increased exposure to environmental toxins. Well, it's a shame that Tucker Carlson is, in the pocket of the billionaires and of the elites who are contributing to the toxins in our air and contributing to climate change and whatnot. And now he's trying to complain about low testosterone levels. It's like that meme. Where's the little Garfield one where it says wanted with another picture of Garfield? And he's like, I wonder who that's for. Also playing a role are long-term shifts in the way we work. Young men are far less likely to hold jobs in manual labor, so they don't have to be as physically strong as previous generations. Meanwhile, certain forms of close relationships, such as marriage, fatherhood, and increased time spent with children, are causally linked to lower testosterone levels. I think that's a little bit odd also, because conservatives are constantly preaching that you should be in a nuclear family, you should get married, you should have kids, you should be a dad, and now you're complaining about lower testosterone levels. Well, being a dad with kids contributes to lower testosterone levels. One reason why it's so hard to pinpoint what's driving the declines is the sheer number of factors. To account for low testosterone, researchers have cited other lifestyle trends as wide-ranging as increased temperatures in homes and office, lack of exercise, and even tight underwear. It's also difficult to establish the direction of causality. Has testosterone declined in response to a changed world, or has the world changed to accommodate less testosterone-y men? There are a lot of different things at play here, and having low testosterone levels can be detrimental to your health. But this idea that, like, you gotta have high T if you're a real man, bro science, dude, is just fucking toxic. It's really, really lame. Trying to be like low testosterone level is the fall of mankind, that's not at all true. What else do we have here?
You saw in the clip there, if you want to optimize and take it to another level, expose yourself to red light therapy.
Yes.
And the Juve that we were using in the documentary, there's a massive amount of it.
Which is testicle tanning.
It's testicle tanning, but it's also full body red.
So you heard it, boys. If you are feeling like your T levels are low, then just go outside, okay? Preferably in front of like a playground. Strip fucking naked and put your balls in the sun. It's a thing called testicle tanning. There you go, man. Tan your testicles, boys. Go out there and become masculine again. Real men stick their balls in the oven. And that's just a fact, according to Tucker Carlson here. I find it funny that there is really not a lot of evidence to support the fact that testicle tanning increases testosterone. There are some studies that suggest that, but I find it really funny that these people will call like trans people and the entire medical consensus on the best way to help trans people nothing but like democratic lies or quack science or whatever. And simultaneously, they're buying into the fact that you should stick your balls in the sun. So I don't know. I find that to be a little bit ironic.
Light therapy, which has massive amount of benefits. And there's so much data out there that isn't being picked up on or covered.
So obviously half the viewers right now are like, what? That's testicle tanning? That's crazy. But my view is, okay, testosterone levels crash and nobody says anything about it. That's crazy. So
people, by the way, are saying things about it. Like the fact he would say there's so much data on this. No, there was literally 1 or 2 studies that primarily looked at rats and mice to see if it improved testosterone levels. There are so many different studies and articles talking about why testosterone levels are dropping. But again, you got to create that narrative. Nobody's talking about this thing to make it sound more novel, what you're saying.
So why is it crazy to seek solutions?
It's not crazy to seek solutions, and I think I was recently exposed to a term called Bromeopathy, and I think there's a lot of people out there right now that don't trust the mainstream information, and they're taking. You saw in the.
Wait, what's Bromeopathy? What is bro? That's not even a word. Is it like bro science but cooler sounding? All right, guys. Well, hey, let's not look at any of the realistic reasons as to why testosterone is dropping. It is definitely because nowadays men are all soy boys who like drinking lattes at Starbucks. And the answer to this is simple. Stick your balls in the sun, okay? Just do it. Don't think about it. Just get your balls nice and toasty. Whether it be with UV lighting and tanning, whether you got to stick those suckers in the oven, maybe even microwave your balls. You know, there are various different ways that you can do this, but you will be sure to have higher levels of testosterone afterwards. You know what would be really masculine is if a bunch of guys all together decided to tan their balls. That would probably be a very masculine-based thing to do, according to Cucker Tarlson. You know, just a bunch of guys all sitting around with their dicks out, holding their balls and getting it all sunny. Hey, maybe that's how we came about. Maybe that's the explanation here as to how humans came about. Just one person somehow was able to make it into space. They tanned their balls directly at the sun, and they became God. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you get notified when I drop a new video.